Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Universal Spiritualism. Find me a medium. I'm Laura Jones, a spiritual medium and holistic therapist from Mystical Soul Sanctuary. Welcome, everyone, and while everybody's joining, I'll just open us in prayer. If you'll all join me, Divine Spirit, Father God, I ask that my guides, helpers and inspirers use me as a clear vessel to bring messages of love and comfort and healing to those in need. And I ask that any energy left over tonight be sent out for healing to all those, especially those that don't ask, and send it to all those asking at this present time. Thank you, Amen. And welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining. If you've never seen me work before, I'll just tell you a little bit. I do see, feel, hear and know. I just, Spirit do like to tell me where I'm going. So if everybody just wants to comment, and I'll see where Spirit are taking me. But welcome and thanks for all joining me on your Saturday evening. So welcome. Hi, Joy. Hi, Dom. Hi, Bernadette. Welcome, everyone. Good evening, Christine. Christine, am I Maris, if I said that right? Am I okay to work with you, please? And everybody else that's joined. Christine, Marius, good evening. As I'm blending with the energy, I do have a lady step forward, and as this lady's stepping forward, I do feel that she was quite a positive lady at times, and when she walks in the room, you knew. And she's also shown me her baking, so I do feel that she would have liked to cook. And if you ever seen this lady, she liked to feed you with food. And I do feel that this is a gran energy, if you can resonate with this. And she's telling me that you think of her a lot. She's often in your thoughts, and she wants me to remind you that when you're thinking of her, that is her sending her thoughts to you. And she's also saying she's been listening to your prayers. Thank you, Christine. I hope you can resonate with this lady. But as I am blending with this energy, I do feel that she would have suffered with stomach conditions, but she's also saying she would have had a few different problems. She's been making me aware of the knees. And she's saying she's also sending healing to somebody here with knee issues as well. I hope you can resonate with that. She's given me a memory with swans. And I am getting a song row your boat, so I feel that nursery rhymes were very significant. And she's also giving me memories of like a social clubs, singing and dancing. And she's also saying to remember the good times. And I want to say that there's been times recently where they've been up and down. She's saying they are listening, and you're also sending your thoughts out to the angels. They are listening. I do feel that this lady would have loved to have sung in her younger days. She's saying you're quite a singer, but you don't believe you are. And she's telling you to sing. She's making me aware of somebody that's needs their glasses checked, right? They've either just had their glasses and they need glasses. Would this lady have also suffered a bit of confusion at a time as well? Because I do feel that I'm getting a bit confused, because And she's also making me aware of things being lost and put out of place. She's saying the hour listening to you, the angels. She says, feel their presence. She says you feel a lot of things. That's like one of your senses. And I want to say there's times when your nose gets tickled. And that's a sign from the angels. And I'm being given coconut oil. Thank you. And they're telling me if you're thinking or feeling about starting something new, don't feel that you're too old. You've lost stuff. They will appear when they're needed, I'm being told. And I'm also being told if you want to feel the presence of the angels a lot more, to take them deep breaths and to be in that moment. And it doesn't mean we have to be in a meditation for like 30 minutes. We can call them in. It's the intention and the love. And they're always with us. They have to be asked. You feel your nose being tickled, thank you. And you use coconut, thank you. I'm being told to remind you that you can use that coconut oil for cooking. It's good for cooking. And I'm also being told it's better than what's used nowadays. So I do feel that there's something to do with cooking and checking different ingredients. And I do feel a bit of intolerances with somebody around you if it's not you. There's just certain products that need to be changing and being made aware. I'm also being given tomatoes for yourself. And they're giving me the months of January and November. And the number 22. They're saying go for that. Do what makes you happy. I want to say there's been a lot of times where you haven't been able to say no to certain people and take time for you, but I'm being told now is the time to take you, and taking the art classes and doing things that make you happy is the first step. Thank you. They're making me aware of a ring that's been left here. As I read that, lived it many times. You love moving. You've not quite found that place where you felt that happy place, but usually if you want to move, you move, and it always happens pretty quickly. They're making me aware. And they're telling me to remind you that friends come and go. Some stay with us forever, some not all the time. You want to move. They're saying if you want to do something, do it. Just got to find what's right for you. And you'll know when it's right for you, they're saying. And I'm just being told for you to slow down and take some time for you. And it will all come together when it is. And also they're telling me to remind you that everything happens for a reason. So to remember that. And the good and the bad, even when it doesn't feel right. And sometimes when we've had to move and it hasn't felt right, it's just a lesson. Also reminded me that we have a lesson every day. There's always something new to learn, no matter what journey we're on. But they want to give you some sunflowers. And they're saying you also love daffodils too. So I will leave you with the love and presence of spirit, and thank you for letting me work with you. Thank you. Welcome everyone. Thanks for joining this evening. If you've joined while I've been working, I'll just tell you a bit how I work. I see, I feel, I hear and know. And I do tend to go direct. People like to Spirit likes to tell me wherever I'm going. So if everybody wants to comment, I'll see who's still here and who I'm drawn to. And welcome if you've just joined, or if welcome everyone that's been here from the beginning. And thank you, Christine, for letting me work with you. Bernadette Connolly, can I work with you, please? And thank you, Bernadette. As you flashed by, then it was like, I do feel that I've got a lady with me, and she's given me the name Tina, but don't feel that this is her name. And I'm also being given the name Aaron. But as I am blending with this energy, I do feel that this woman would have suffered problems with her arm and a left-hand side of her body. And I do feel a bit breathless as I'm connecting to her energy. So I want to say, this lady was quite a happy lady at times, but she was very stern, and I do feel like I'm being corrected with my posture. And as I am blending with her energy, she's telling me she's a nan, and she's saying there's a meaning to your name. So I hope you can resonate that. There's a story to go with your name that she was a part of. So. And she's making me aware of a situation with a boy at the moment that she's watching over. And as I'm blending with her, she's come forward, come back, and I want to say that there's situations with yourself that you've been starting and stopping and starting, because it's like and there's also like questions, can't make up my mind here. But she's also saying, thank you. And she's telling me to remind you of how precious you are. She says sometimes you need that little reminder that you are precious, more precious than you realise. And I'm also being given the tree of life sign for yourself. She's making me aware of some diamonds that have been left here, and she's saying that they keep getting misplaced. You keep stuff in the sky. Yeah, they're drawing me to the chakras that are behind me, the other side. So look into the different parts, and I want to also say not just mediumship, but look into healing, because I'm being drawn to the physical body with yourself, with the different chakras. And they're telling me that colour is very important to you too. And they're telling me that you feel spirit, but then there's like a bit of a blockage to work on your chakras and to allow it. I'm also being told to remind you about affirmations and like teaching ourselves that we are a medium, but we are. So just say to yourself, I am a medium. Sometimes it'll feel a bit icky at first, but the more and more you say it, and then it's about setting the intention to work with spirit, because they are waiting to work with you, and they want you to feel their love and their presence. And they're saying that you're very gifted, but there's that bit of resistance of you accepting your gift. I'm being told about you sitting out under trees, connecting to nature. Also, that's when you can feel the presence of spirit and the different elements around you. Also, want to give you the elements of fire and earth. You've been working on the chakras, thank you. They're saying keep working, and remember that we're like an onion. When we take a layer off, there's always another layer to come off. And when we feel that healing is over, there's something that crops up that brings another layer. And they're telling me to remind you to stay positive with your thinking, and remember to be kind to yourself, and to bring in that self-love and acceptance of yourself. And you ever been a psychic? Well, they're telling me that you are very connected to spirit, but also it's, if you just say I'm a psychic, that's all you'll get. But if you say I'm a medium, it's about training, and there's lots of different developments that can help you with that. I personally believe that we've all got the gift within us. We just have to, some of us will have it instantly, and some of us have to work. But whether we've been doing it for years or we're new, it's good to keep learning from the beginning, because there's always something new to learn every day. And they're saying don't stop thinking you're too old to learn, because you're never too old. And we all have a purpose in this life, so remember while we're here. I'm going to give you a song, Whitney Houston, Step by Step. If you don't resonate with it, listen to the words. And they're giving me the months of April and November. And I'm getting number 13 for yourself. And the number 2. And I also want to give you pink hearts. Lots of pink hearts, and fill you up with love, and feel that love and the essence. I'm being told to remind you that all them answers you're searching for are within you. They're within us all. Can I show me a memory of somebody curling their hair? This lady would have loved to have done hair. But their message to you is ask them what's their message for you. And they said, well, you asked for the message tonight, so they wanted to show you in the essence that they are always around you. You're never alone. And also to remind you that when you're thinking of them, that is them letting you know that you're around. And they're saying they want to leave you with a bowl of fruit because you don't get enough, they're saying. And they're saying you can never get enough fruit. They want to give you some amethyst. Help with the healing of the heart. And they're saying to remember your prayers are being answered. And I will leave you with the love of spirit, and thank you for letting me work with you. Thank you. And thanks, Bernadette, for letting me work with you. It was beautiful. Welcome, everyone. Thank you all for joining. If you've been here from the beginning, fabulous. Can you just let me know that you're still here so I can see if I'm drawn to you? Spirit do like to tell me where I'm going. So welcome, everyone. Welcome, Deborah. Welcome, Caroline. And thank you, Bernadette, for letting me work with you. Beautiful energy brought forward. And Joe Megan, welcome. Am I okay to work with you, please? And as soon as I see them hearts, I was like, ooh, it's quite a deep red. So that was what drew me to you. And welcome, everyone. If you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, welcome. So as I'm blending with the energy, I do have a gentleman step forward, and as this gentleman's blending his energy, I want to say, this gentleman, you could feel his love when you come through. And the reason I was drawn to them roses, was because I want to say that there was roses, single red roses, deep red roses left on his coffin. He's showing me this, and he's also saying thank you. There was a lot of people that he's saying like rallied round and done what they had to. I want to say that this gentleman left he's saying he didn't know he was ill for very long, and I do feel that he would have had chest problems. But as I'm blending with this energy, I do feel it's a dad energy, if not it's like a dad, granddad. So Megan, are you still here? Can you resonate with this? And I do feel that this gentleman done a lot with his hands. He's moving me about. And also I want to say that there's a memory of clapping at a time. He's given me the months of March and June. So your grandpa. Thank you. He's also I want to show me I'm being taken to Tenerife, so I want to say there's memories of Tenerife and being out in the sun and being out in nature. And he's saying you love heat. And I'm also being told to tell you to remember the good times. And also I'm being given butterflies for yourself. I want you to see the transformation, because they're telling me to reassess how far that you've actually come. And say that there's been times, and I'm also been given some water for you for dehydration. It's like they're like top it up. And also there's something about time. Somebody that can't be on time, but it's quite a funny situation because they're laughing about it. I'm being shown like a jewellery box in the shape of a heart, and I do feel it's a wooden one. There's some memory to do with that. I'm being given the colour yellow for upliftment and joy for yourself. And they're telling me to tell you to follow your gut intuition as well. If you don't feel like something's right, don't do it. If you feel like it's right, do it. And they're saying you know when something's right or wrong. I want to say there's been situations that recently that you haven't been 100% happy with. They are around, surrounding you, and they're saying, remember, there is always light at the end of the tunnel. So if it isn't you, there's somebody else with a sticky situation where they've been not feeling the best. There is light at the end of the tunnel. I'm also being shown memories of trains. And there's something to do with a tunnel, because I can see a tunnel that. And they want to give you some green adventuring. And also, I'm being told to don't keep things to yourself. Sometimes the truth can hurt, but it's better out than in. So don't keep. There's something that you've been keeping to yourself. They're saying be open with it. And they're saying if you're thinking about going travelling, to do it. Do it. Go and have fun. But I want to say that there's hesitation about going away. You've just visited. Thank you. And now I'm being shown an old photo frame. They're saying it's okay to change your pictures. It's okay. There's been questions of whether you should change your pictures, or if it's you, it's somebody around you. And also, they're like there's something that you've got to say no to at the moment, because I'm being, it's like pointed out, you've got to be stern. And I want to say, if you haven't been thinking about boundaries, look into boundaries and taking time for you. And I'm also being given memories of the roly-poly gambles. There's a situation, if it's not you, there's something to do with a chair and not getting comfortable in it. Cause it's like I want to move. Need to just get up and move. And I'm also being made aware there's a situation to let go of. And I'm also being reminded to tell you that when we let go and forgive others, it's not about forgiving them for them. It's about forgiving them for our benefit, because when we hold that pain and suffering, it actually hurts us and not them. They're saying you know which situation this is. I don't need to open it up. But also your prayers are being answered. I also want to give you the number 1313 and 2121. Seeing the different angel numbers. And I'm also being made aware of somebody wearing a flowery top. That's very important. The Spirit is sending you so much love. They're saying feel their presence. Allow yourself through the message of me to feel their love, their presence, because when you're thinking of them, that is them letting you know that they're there. They're always around us. We may not see their body, but their soul, their essence, their presence is always around us. They're saying you're a very family orientated person and you love to be around the family, but there's also times when you need that space for you and you don't always get that. They're saying take that time for you. And I must have been made aware of somebody cutting their hair. I also want to give you memories with Wales. And I want to say there's a connection to me to like the ocean and listening to music and sounds of the ocean. And I want to give you some tulips. And I asked them to leave a message for you and they said thank you. So I want to say there's something really significant they want to say thank you to, because as I'm saying that thank you, I'm feeling their love and their presence. Now I'm getting the song, sweet dreamer made of thing, who am I to disagree? Travel the world like the seven seas, everybody's looking for something. I hope you can resonate with that song. If you don't feel just listen to the words and it will come to you. No, they're just saying feel the love and the presence of spirit, and they're always around. And remember, the signs are everywhere. When you ask for the signs are everywhere. And I'll leave you with the love of spirit, and they want to give you a yellow rose to leave you with. And thank you for letting me work with you, Joe. And welcome everyone. Thanks for joining me this evening. And if you've just joined, welcome. And if you've been here from the beginning, welcome everyone. Welcome Pamela, Kayla, Suzanne, Yasmin, Lisa. Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining on your Saturday evening. Welcome, Carol. Rebecca Whelan, and am I okay to work with you, please? As I saw your name come up, then it was like it's actually like Tinkerbella, isn't it? But I didn't see Tinkerbella. It's a fairies, rather. As I'm blending with the energy, I want to say there's lots of fairy energy around you, and they bring you love and laughter, and also, as I am blending with the energy, I do have a lady step forward, and this lady's showing me she would have had short like blonde hair. She's saying it got lighter as she got older. She also would have wore skirts and a blouse. I'm being shown skirts past the knees. Also want to say this lady likes to dress smartly, and she always took took pride in the way she looks. I mean, we've even been shown her putting her lipstick on. And I want to say that this lady is always around you. And you've often thought, is it her, isn't it? She's saying go with your gut intuition, because you know when they're around you, feel the love and their presence around you. I want to say there's been a bit of denial with your connection to spirit, because I'm seeing like a bit of a closed wall. And I'm also being told for you to dance to like remove that closed wall. It'll help you release. This lady's telling you to dance, and she would have also liked to have danced, which she's saying not professionally, just behind closed doors. And I do feel that she would have been a joker. But she's saying movement is very, very important for you at the moment to help with shifting. I'm feeling like you've been on quite a journey with your self-development, and there's a bit of shifting that you feel, oh, I've got to release that. Have I? Oh, they're saying feel into it, because if you feel into the energy when you dance, you'll feel the energy that needs releasing. I'm also being shown you've been working on the chakras too. I do feel that there's a situation that you keep going into and then you keep pulling back. But I'm being told it's time to face whatever the situation is, and also self-belief will help you. I'm also being given Louise Hay for yourself, because they're telling me to tell you that they're proud of you and that you've come so far, and sometimes you don't realise how far you've come. And also to remind you that we are like an onion, we're taking layers off. And if you ever meet a healer that says that they're fully healed, then it's not, because we've always got something to work on. And I want to say there's been quite a few situations around you recently that have been triggering you, because they're telling me to remind you that everything that is repeating is coming up to the surface, so that we're ready to release. And they're saying you're ready to release a lot more than you feel. And also they're telling me to tell you to be open to what comes up, because sometimes we think it's one thing that's holding us back, but actually the more and more we feel into the situation, we realize it's something different. I want to give you the months of April and January, and also August. I want to give you the number 8 as a lucky number, and they're also saying October, but I do feel that's an anniversary of a passing. And they're saying, remember, if we can just count our friends on one hand, that's fine. If it's about keeping your circle small, that's okay. And if you're feeling to grow that circle, to do it when the time's right for you, not when others are telling you to. Thank you. And they want to give you the name Angie, and also want to give you the name Mark and Adam. So I hope you can resonate with them. And they also want to give you a connection to triangles. And I want to send healing to somebody with a back problem at the moment. And there's somebody with a knee problem, because they're telling me to remind you that different energies can be stuck within us, and that can cause physical illness. Thank you. Their message to you, though, stop doubting yourself, they're saying. No need to doubt yourself. I want to say that there's been a lot of times when they're saying not so much recently, there's been a lot more positive, but they want you to keep that positivity up. And they're saying Louise Hay will help you. So if you've not heard of Louise Hay, go and check out her book, You Can Heal Your Life, or I Can Do It. It's amazing for helping us. Well, for me, it helped me see life in a complete different view. And she cured herself of stage 4 cancer. So if there's cures and helps out there, why not? But they're saying it's about you keeping your mind positive. And I'm being given memories of snakes and ladders, going up the ladders and then coming down. Remember the good times, they're saying, the uplifting, joyful. And I'm also getting Dolly Parton, working 9 to 5, got a way to make a living. If you can resonate with that song. But this lady, she could have kept you talking for hours. I do feel that she would be. She's quite a chatterbox. And she's saying you're quite like her in many ways, but then there's times when you just sit back and observe. She's saying remember the good times. And she wants you to feel the love and the presence, and know that all we have to do is set the intention to work with spirit and to call them in, because there's different feelings that you've been feeling and you've been questioning, like the tickles down your back, if you can resonate from that. And they're also showing me a camper van, so if you do feel that you've either got one or you're going to get one, I do feel that something to do with a camper van is coming up. So they're just saying, no, that you're never alone. They're always with you, and they're only a thought away. And I'll leave you with the love of spirit, and thank you for letting me work with you. And welcome, everyone. You do like camper vans. And they're saying time to go and make your dreams come true. Don't feel you're too old, because you're not. And I'll leave you with the love of spirit, and thank you. And welcome, everyone. Thank you all for being here. If you've been here from the beginning or you've just joined while I'm working, I'm giving messages from spirit, from loved ones. And spirit do like to tell me where I'm going. So if everybody wants to comment, so I know you're all still here. But welcome. I'm tuning in from the Isle of Wight right now. Where are you all from? And thank you, Rebecca, for letting me work with you. Thank you. And if anybody's had a reading off me, please feel free to give me a review on my page. They go a long way. Thank you. Yasmin, sure, can I work with you, please? I said your name, Yasmin. I do have a male energy and a female energy, but I also get the song we were rock you. It's quite it reminds me of gladiators, so I do feel that there could have been memories of gladiators as I'm blending with the energy, the gentleman stepping forward, and he's making me aware that he would have been quite tall, and I do feel he would have been broad, and I do feel that he would have liked to drink. I'm being taken to a pub now, so I do feel that there's fond memories of this gentleman, and also he would have liked smoking, really liked smoking, because I'm being showed that again. I want to say that there's also questions and hesitations within you getting a message from spirit. They're saying you often think of your loved ones, and they're telling me they are around. They're making I'm being shown a teacup on a saucer, so I do feel that there's something significant to do with tea and saucer. But now I'm also being shown biscuits. So as I'm blended with the energy, I've got this woman and the man. They're like both trying to come forward. I do feel that there is a couple, but I do feel that there is a bit of distance between them at times, and it's like the man's trying to explain to me who he is and what his personality is, and she's like, can I get in? Can I get in? I do feel that this woman would have had words left unspoken, and I do. She's telling me to for you to look into your gifts. You're both granddads. Thank you. I want to give you the colour green for heart healing, and they're making me aware of a new picture frame that's been bought. I do see it going on the wall. Yes, I do feel that this gentleman would have had a walking stick for a bit of time as well. He's saying he wasn't as fit as he was in his younger days, and I do feel he would have had stomach problems as well. And I'm also been asked to send you healing. They're saying there's been lots of question marks. Should I do this? Shouldn't I do that? Go with your heart, they're saying. You know what's right for you. I want to say that there's decisions with like a new job or a new opportunity that's coming up. They're saying if it doesn't feel right, then it's not for you. And sometimes we could start something to realise that it's not right for us, or it could be right for us. And they're saying to keep your options open and don't have no expectations. So I hope you can resonate with that. I'm also being given the months of March and August and November, and I'm being shown a poppy. So I do feel that Remembrance Day 11/11 is yeah, they're sending you lots of healing now, because I'm going red hot. Or it could be that you're training in healing. They're saying go for the new job, and if that's what you want, they're wrong. And I'm also being told for you to manifest it, see yourself doing it. They want to give you I'm being given like a little box, something inside this box, but they won't show me. So there's something that's been left here within a box. I'm getting the song. All you need is love, love. They're telling you to listen to music to uplift your vibration, and they're saying to remember some people come and go in our lives, and as long as you're happy, that's what matters. So it's about doing what you want to do to make you happy. I want to say there's been times when you do a lot of things for other people, but you get no thanks. They're saying to leave them kind of people behind and to do what makes you happy. And they're also making me aware of somebody with blue eyes. And they're sending healing to somebody with sinus issues. The situation that you're like thinking about, can't make a decision. It's about they're saying it's time to help you and less helping others. And most of our life we were taught to help others, but sometimes there's no thanks, and to just leave them people go. And I want to say that there's certain people that there is cutting ties that need to be done. See them being cut with love, and allowing any energy that no longer serves you to release with love. It's the best way forward. Thank you. They're saying, remember, you're never alone. And I want to say, they're saying, look out for the synchronicities and you can ask for things that are significant to you. But I do want to give you robins and rainbows as synchronicities for yourself. And they want to give you a sunflower. Now I'm getting the song, say a little prayer for you, forever and ever. I'll be in my heart and I will love you. So I did say to them, what do you want to leave her with? And that's what they wanted to leave you with. And know that when you are thinking or feeling their presence, that is them letting you know that they're around and you are never alone. And I leave you with the love of spirit, and thank you for letting me work with you. And welcome everyone. Thank you all for joining. If you've been here since the beginning or you've just joined, and if you want to comment, and I'll see where I'm going to go. Spirit do like to tell me where I'm going, and I do see, feel, hear and know. So welcome everyone. They didn't give me any names, but they've just given me the names John and Claire. I don't know if that's their names or somebody else's, but they're the names they've given me. And they're just saying, remember, you're never alone. And if you feel that message is off a certain person, then that is the person that's coming through. So I'll leave you with the love of spirit, and thank you for letting me work with you. And welcome everyone. Thank you all for joining me on your Saturday evening. Let's see where I'm drawn to. Karen Gibbous, can I work with you, please? Thank you. As I'm blending with the energy now, I'm like tuning in to see who wants to come forward, and it's like Talish needs to take 3 deep breaths and take that time for you. So as I am blending with the energy, I've got a lady that stepped forward, and I do feel that she was quite a soft speaking lady, and that she's coming in quite quietly, and She showed me that she loved to clean, and she loved to make sure that everything was spick and span. Nothing was ever out of place. And I do feel there's a memory significant to do with sandwiches, because she's shown me them be made and given. And also there's a memory to do with toast. There's somebody around you that often senses and smells toast, and it's like, oh, but there's nobody actually cooking. She's telling you that can be signs of spirit coming forward. And remember, different spirits come through with different essences. And as this lady's coming forward, I want to say there's been questions about learning, like mediumship. Can I, can't I? They're saying, yes, you can. We also, they're making me aware of you healing. You're quite powerful, whether it's something you're looking into, but they're making me aware of just you talking to people, and your hands quite often go hot, and it can be a bit of way. Remember, we've all got this energy in us, some stronger than others, but to allow that energy to flow through you, because we are just a channel to bring that energy. And sometimes it can come on when we're just in the essence of other people that need the healing. When we set our intention to work with spirit, they will work with us, especially if we're ready to serve. I want to say they're telling me to tell you you're ready to serve. So I hope you can resonate with this, because there's been questions about, can I do this, can I? They're saying yes, you can. Just keep the self-belief out the door. And they're making me aware of somebody with a tongue piercing. And I do feel that they get hot. Well, know that that is your healing energy coming through. And also, if healing is about intention and setting that love to work with spirit, but if we can get the time to meditate and to connect with them more, we get to connect with who we're working with and who's bringing that energy forward. They're saying you've got so many questions to can I do this, is it right, isn't it? Follow your heart, do what makes you happy. They're saying you love to help people, you really do. And they're giving you the months of November, February, and I want to give you number 27 and 33. And also they're giving me Ganesha for new beginnings, but I do see Ganesha, I feel it's the mantra Ganesha that you need to listen to remove all obstacles and help with new beginnings. Chanting and music that they're saying is very significant. I'm also being given a singing bowl for yourself. They're saying if you want to remember that sometimes when we open the door spiritually, when one door opens, another one, and then another one. So sometimes we think we're going to work in one direction, but actually we're talking a complete different direction. So it's about going with the flow and allowing what needs to come through. And they're saying then if you're unsure what your purpose is to meditate and bring forward what your soul actually really wants. But they're telling me to tell you to just realise how gifted you are, how gifted we all are. Feel the love and the presence, and know that when you're feeling that heatness, when it comes on from nowhere, it's the spirit coming through to help channel the love and healing that is gifted. And even if we give messages from spirit, that's healing in its own right, because everybody that wants a reading always has questions or somebody that they want to contact. And it's a pure gift to be able to channel the energy of spirit. So the more and more we acknowledge them around, the more and more they come around. And I want to give you some orange flowers. I really don't know what they're called, I'm afraid. But they want to give you not just one, but a big bunch of them. And they're saying feel the presence and the essence of spirit, because you are gifted and they are always around you. It's just about setting the intention to work with them and feel their love. And also being given a drum for yourself. So I hope you can resonate with that. And thank you, Karen, for allowing me to work with you. And it's beautiful to work with everyone this evening. And if you've had a message and you want to leave me a review, please do on Mystical Soul Sanctuary. Or if you'd like a private message, you can check my website out, mysticalsoulsanctuary.com. But thank you for all joining me on your Saturday evening. It's been lovely to be here. Thank you.